Welcome to Helsinki for EUCYS, the European Union Contest for Young Scientists 2011. The capital of Finland hosts the 23rd edition of the contest, which takes place in a different city every year since 1989. EUCYS brings together budding researchers and engineers for 5 days of competition, discoveries and fun.
And have a wonderful time in Helsinki.
All right, say cheese!
This year, 134 girls and boys from 37 countries and one of the European schools will share their passion for science, research and innovation. In 22 years, the contest has received about 2,200 participants, including 30% of girls, and has awarded more than 500 prizes. But the contest is not only about competing for an award, it's also a chance for the young scientists to exchange ideas and find inspiration.
It has been really nice to see how people in other countries, they have very similar thoughts, and their interests are also in the current topics. So this is basically implying that the things we research are the same.
We could meet so much people with the same interests of the same age, and we're friends with everybody now, so we exchange emails and experiences, and it's really nice.
With 87 projects, our scientists cover all fields of science, including math, chemistry, engineering or social sciences. The contestants learn to present their work to the public and question what they know, under the guidance of prominent scientists.
It is the experience of presenting their work in an international ambience, the contact with other students, and I think that's the most important.
The Finnish winner of EUCYS 2002 also keeps fond memories of the contest. 9 years later, he knows that winning was not the most important and that EUCYS is unforgettable for all participants.
Even the winning and the prize money and these things don't really compare to the experience of seeing all the other projects that the other people did. And especially after working very hard and hundreds of hours on my own project, then to go to the different contests, the national contest and especially the EU contest, seeing other people who had done similar things and all the interesting things they had done was the best part by far.
Every day, the EUCYS team organizes games and challenges. The young scientists use their creativity to solve problems together. Today, for example, they have to build the tallest possible straw tower in just 2 hours on a base smaller than an A4-sized sheet of paper. The winning tower culminated at more than 3 meters. The bulk of the competition consists in detailed interviews with members of the jury. These 18 experienced scientists have read the project description carefully before coming to Helsinki. And during the competition, each project team holds in-depth discussions with 5 or 6 different jury members. One of the most important qualities they look for in a project is originality.
And in fact, there are a lot here that are introducing new material. They're coming up with new ideas, which actually some of the scientists themselves probably haven't thought of. So it's really exciting from that point of view. So every project here, as we say, is a winner. They've already won, but it's really good, and we've got to make some very difficult decisions, probably tomorrow.
For the young scientists, the jury interviews are also a chance to receive positive criticism and encouragement and to refine their ideas.
They can be problematic as
connected by a rope, and so first goes up, but after some material.
it's gonna be yes, it will be in a way.
Juries have had a critical perspective, but I hope I was able to give them certain answers that made them happy. So.
And there is even more on the program. After all the hard work during the day, EUCYS has more science activities in store in the evening. The highlights include, for example, a spectacular fire show at Heureka, one of the leading science centers in Europe. After the show, the young scientists are free to browse the Science Center's exhibits for some hands-on fun and learning.
If there have been any big storms anywhere, for example?
On another night, EUCYS takes its contestants to the design factory at Aalto University. Working in small teams, our young scientists build prototypes of designs that could solve the biggest challenges of our times. For instance, 2 groups have come up with a solution to provide a cheap supply of clean water.
Is starting to be a well, and over here, could you show it? Yeah, we're going to have a bucket, and in between there's the moss. You can see it there. Could you hand it here? Yeah. In between there's like 2 levels, and then there's moss. And if the bucket with the water comes out of the well, then the water goes through the moss and it becomes pure. We have some water here that's going to be. And also on the top there's going to be a solar panel that creates the electricity.
The aim of this activity is to work with new teammates and to think outside the box in order to find simple solutions to complex problems.
These big floating devices in the sea that will collect seawater, and using solar panels which they're covered with, they will evaporate the seawater and pump the seawater, the distilled seawater to the mainland.
Back at the EUCYS powerhouse, let's discover some of the projects in competition. The Irish contestant Alexander Amini is an avid tennis player. He has invented a software that analyzes tennis strokes and gives detailed feedback to athletes so that they can improve their performance.
Right now my algorithm is monitoring the inertial data from the sensor, and until I hit a stroke, it will once I hit the stroke, it will detect the stroke and then try and process each of the possible stroke types that could have possibly been hit. Once the stroke is processed, it's provided back to the athlete by feedback, and also precise and unbiased feedback is provided based on small deviations that were performed, and that could be used to improve the stroke for the next time that was hit.
Federica Villa and her teammates are amateur astronomers from Italy, and they came up with a solution to make theory more practical and accessible.
Our project is an astronomy project and is about estimating the mass of Jupiter. Students of all 15 years old maybe could go on the internet, and only by using a camera, a digital camera, they can catch picture of Jupiter or other planets with satellites. And by determining distances between Jupiter and satellites, they're able to put some easy input in our program. We are charging it on the side, and to determine their own mass. So it's quite easy. Yeah.
Bias Tyler comes from Switzerland and has a passion for rock climbing. One day, he had a climbing accident and something clicked in his mind. He invented a new carbon fiber device to improve the safety of climbers.
My invention is related to it. It describes a whole product development of, I think, a groundbreaking climbing device for protrusive structures and gaps. So it's really the first device in the world which can cover the whole range of structures in traditional climbing.
The jury votes are finally in. The coveted prizes will crown months or even years of hard work and will help the winners to pursue their passion. The highly anticipated award ceremony takes place in the prestigious Festival Hall of the University of Helsinki.
Unfortunately, we do not have as many prizes as we would like to. In our view, all the projects deserve a prize. A special acknowledgement to those of you whose projects were not selected for a prize this year. Please do not give up science.
EUCYS awards not only 10 main prizes, but also 25 special donated prizes in partnership with the most prestigious science organizations in Europe.
Awesome. We're gonna continue. It's like in science.
Very excited.
Well, I think I'm gonna invest it into later science to me, and maybe it's for university or the other things.
Quite excited. It was very unexpected because we thought that there were so very beautiful project and we weren't thinking about winning, so we were very happy.
Nothing is impossible, but this I thought is impossible.
One again, please. Hello. Hello.
This 23rd edition of the European Union Contest for Young Scientists is now over, but the science adventure continues. See you next year in Bratislava.